Tonight, 6 people, including teenagers, they're facing charges after a local mother was shot in her car. 40-year-old Larisha Thompson was shot and killed in her car off Riverside Road in Lancaster. The sheriff's office says the people arrested are tied to another crime as well, and because of their immigration status, they also now face deportation. WCNC's Charlotte Jesse Pierre is in Lancaster with the latest developments.
Welcome back, Warriors. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Larisha Sharrell Thompson. Say her name. We're talking about this woman, this Black woman whose life was taken early, but yet no outcry from Al Sharpton, BLM, NAACP. Where is everybody? Larisha Sharrell Thompson. That's what we'll be talking about today on Chat with Me, Linda B. All right, Warriors, you know what to do. Don't forget to smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, hit all notifications so that you never miss the video. And I kindly ask that you watch and stick around to the very end. So, you know what? There is so much hypocrisy on the left. It is astonishing. I mean, it is truly astonishing. Black Lives Matter, BLM. I mean, Larisha Sharrell Thompson was a Black woman. Larisha Sharrell Thompson, Black, a mother, working 2 jobs. At the time of the incident, she was on her way to meet up with friends in Rock Hill, South Carolina, but never made it. She was on her way to go bowling. And these people who happened to be illegal, 6 of them, 3 adults, 3 juveniles, opened fire on her, unaliving her. And they tried to get inside of her vehicle, but the doors were locked. Her family went searching for her, searching until they finally found their beloved relative gone, murdered behind the wheel of her 2021 Honda Accord. Did I mention that these people who took her life, let me emphasize that again. They're here illegally in this country. They're not supposed to be here in the first place. This is why we need the border secured and these people deported. All right. I'm going to show some clips, but we're going to talk about this. Why? I tell you why. I'm going to go ahead and tell you why. It doesn't fit the narrative. But if it was an American white man that had done this, all the outrage in the world would be happening. Which I noticed this some years ago, even in my Trump derangement syndrome. I was like, why are they always playing up the race card? You know, Black people unalive each other in the hood all the time, but we don't do anything about it. It's like we got to keep up the show, the charade, the shenanigans, the foolishness. Let's just look at some things and we're going to really talk about this because this is very hypocritical.
Tonight, 6 people, including teenagers, they're facing charges after a local mother was shot in her car. 40-year-old Larisha Thompson was shot and killed in her car off Riverside Road in Lancaster. The sheriff's office says the people arrested are tied to another crime as well, and because of their immigration status, they also now face deportation. WCNC's Charlotte Jesse Pierre is in Lancaster with the latest developments.
Larisha Thompson's life ended in tragedy, gunned down while she was driving down the road. Tonight, 6 people between the ages of 13 and 21 years old facing murder charges in this case.
People like this have no place in our society, and we will do everything in our power to make sure the full weight of the law is brought down on these 6 individuals.
6 people, including 4 teenagers, are behind bars facing multiple charges. The Lancaster County Sheriff's Office says, first, the group tried and failed to break into a convenience store, damaging a bathroom door and shooting up the security cam. Days later, they say that group shot and killed 40-year-old Larisha Thompson.
Somebody lost their mom, their sister, aunt, mother. Just a tragedy. This person is out doing the same thing you and I do, just driving down the road, minding their own business.
The sheriff says Thompson was driving down Riverside Road on her way to meet friends when the group tried to rob her. He says 21-year-old Azael Torres Chirinos is the one who pulled the trigger, hitting Thompson, leaving her for dead in her car. Officials say none of the suspects are in the country legally and should not have had the gun.
They took the life of an innocent young lady, didn't have the right to be here, much less commit these crimes here.
Detainers have been placed on all 6. So if any of them were to become eligible for release, they would be taken into ICE custody.
Now, see, this is why we need who we have in the White House right now. These people are not asylum seekers just escaping. Some of them probably are, but we've got some criminal elements, and everybody needs to be vetted. I don't care what the story is. You can give all the sob stories in the world. Go out and come back in the right way so we can know who you are. We have citizens to protect. I don't let any and everybody through the doors of my home. I vet them. We all should vet. There's nothing wrong with that. I am for immigration, but legal immigration. And just why isn't it? Let's just get back on that. And we're going to keep saying her name. Larisha Sharrell Thompson. Got to put the middle name in there. 40 years old, mother of 2, working 2 jobs. She had 2 daughters. Gunned down on her way to meet up with friends. And mind you, these people had tried to rob a convenience store a few days prior. She was driving on the road. That is crazy. And see, these people are very young. The oldest one is 21 and the youngest 13. So these people are between the ages of 13 and 21. And you know they belong to a gang. You already pretty much know that. Look at how they're acting. And then you got the mainstream legacy media out here just perpetuating that these people are just seeking a better life. Well, they better seek a better life back in their country and come in the right way. I'm not xenophobic. I'm not xenophobic. I am for legal immigration. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but people need to be vetted. I don't care if they've been here 20 or 30 years. We don't know if they might seem nice on the outside, but who knows? They might be part of some other criminal organization, even if they've been here a long time. We don't know just because they've been here a long time that they're not doing anything criminal. We got to vet them. We got to see what's going on. Get to the root of the problem. Get to the root of the problem. So that's Larisha, and BLM Black Lives Matter is not making any kind of a fuss. I don't know where Al Sharpton is. I don't know where Benjamin Crump is. NAACP, the area, the regional leader of that BLM in that area, and this happened in Lancaster County, South Carolina. Where are they? Where are these sellouts? Where are they? Where are you, Al Sharpton? Where are you? Where is Uncle Roland Martin talking about this? Is anybody else talking about this? I know my friend April Chapman is talking about it. I'm going to keep talking about it because the media, the mainstream media, has an agenda to push. The only agenda I have is to give you the truth, unadulterated facts. I'm not playing over here, and I'm just going to tell it like it is. You got these Marxists, I got to borrow some terms. I call them demon rats. I call them sellouts. I call them melanated Marxists. Jerome Crow Negro, Uncle Roro, Benjamin Crump. You've got your Al Sharptons, and then the latest one on the scene, Dominique Alexander, who's associated himself with the Carmelo Anthony family. All these people are sellouts. See, the thing is, the demon rats and the evil powers like B love to use Black folks to hurt other Black folks. That's what they do. That's how they roll. And we've already been programmed and engineered to be sensitive about skin color. So we tribal up, we get tribal, and we take up for people that we should not be taking up for, and go after people that we should not be going after. You know why that is? Because the main antagonists of Black conservatives are the sellout Negroes on the Demon Rat Plantation who make a lot of money to keep this race grift going. They are deplorable. I call them by name. I just named them. You know, my friend April, she was like, where is Al Sharpton trying to get an ultra perm, get his edges touched up, trying to get them where they lay down. Well, I added the lay down and edges part. Trying to get those edges just right. You remember him when he was all fluffy back in the day. He had a lot of full, pretty hair. Should have just been on a woman and not a man. This is horrendous. Okay, I don't see anybody marching for what's right. And you know why? Because the demon rats want the illegals here. It'll be too much like right. And you know, they don't like to do right over there. Not in the demon rat party. It's too much like right to have people lawfully vetted. All we're saying is let it be lawfully vetted, so that we can see who's in here, because we have enough homegrown problems of our own. And a lot of these crimes, and I'm going to say some other names: Rachel Morin, Lakin Riley, Joycelyn Nungare. I mean, these people their lives were cut drastically short because of illegals. And that, you know, the demon rats want to keep the illegals over here because that's part of their agenda. And so they don't want everybody to start saying, you know what? Yeah, send them back. They need to go back. Okay. I wish you all well. Some of you might be over here just trying to seek a better life. That's great. But you're going to have to go back and come in the right way in the future, because it's not fair to those who have come through the right way. They've been properly vetted. They've done all the things correctly. They had to wait for years. It's a process. And then they want to have due process for these people. They didn't get processed to get in here. So why do they need a process to get out? You got in like that, you're going to go out like that. Okay? Get out of this country. And, you know, that's what I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not trying to be mean. But the truth of the matter is, Larisha Sharrell Thompson, say her name. Her life meant something. This woman was a hard worker, 2 jobs, 2 daughters she was trying to provide for. And her body left bloody and gone on the road. And they were driving a 2024 Honda Civic. She was driving a 21 Honda Accord. They got an almost brand new car. They probably stole it. Just saying. They were trying to steal her car. And they would just murder people to get it. Her life meant something. Larisha Sharrell Thompson. Remember her. Make this viral. This is awful that the demon rats have done this to our society. And you've got some spineless, evil Republicans they sliming behind. I'm not going to let that go either. Some of y'all just go to the other party. You're not really a Republican, in my opinion. Liz Cheney and all some of the other ones. I just can't stand them. But you all know that it's true. Stand up for what is right. Larisha's life meant something. And we got to pray for her family, her daughters. They've already had her funeral. I just hate it. And I just want everybody to really know what is going on. Not what the media tells us is going on, but what is actually going on. Why do they want these illegals over here? Do your own study. Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, hit all notifications. You all be blessed. Love God, your families, these United States of America, and march on, warriors.